Ladies and gentlemen, that right there is Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki.
Thank you, Loves.
Don't hurt yourself, Greg.
Howdy!
How we doing out there? Yeah! How you doing?
Doing well, man.
You look good, my friend.
You look better.
You ain't lying.
For the first time yeah, I'm doing well. Excited to be here. It's been a long time.
2019, apparently.
Yep.
Is that true? I didn't know. That's absurd.
It's just a couple years ago. Not much has happened since then. What's that?
Did I miss anything?
No, just a worldwide pandemic, but that's fine.
Well, thank you all for bringing me back this time. I'm thrilled to be here, as I know we all are. Any first timers? Welcome to the family. Look around.
They found out. They're on to us.
Who started watching the show within the last year?
Within the last year? Why?
What took you so long?
I think it's nearly 20 years old.
Krista told me to watch it, and my husband and I fell in love with it.
I love it. Well, welcome, one and all. I'm sure people have been waiting to ask some questions.
Yeah, I've been waiting a long time.
I know.
I've got a list.
Let's hear it.
We'll get to it.
We will. You want yours? Mine?
Yeah, let's go. Look at
Let's
this.
do it.
Look at this lovely person over here.
Howdy.
Hi. What's your name?
Asia.
Hi, Asia.
Hi, Asia.
Can we get a little Asia up in here?
Yeah, hey, this is the heat of your moment.
Oh, sorry. We're just clowning around. So, this is your first time?
Yeah.
Welcome.
I just wanted to ask, what's the most supernatural experience you've ever had outside the show?
Probably right here, right now. Outside of the show. Okay, I stayed, some people know this, I stayed at a hotel called the Driscoll in Austin. It's the oldest hotel in Austin. They say it's haunted. Wherever you are. And Jen and I went on a date night, left kids at home with a sitter, and went to bed. And in the middle of the night, I woke up because I felt the sheet coming off my back, like Jen was moving the sheet around or something. And I was like, it's cold in here, so I'm trying to keep the sheet on. And I kind of turn around and look. Jen is fast asleep, but I felt fingers like grab the sheet. She's asleep. And then, yeah.
It's one of the most haunted hotels in Austin. It's called, called the
probably
Driscoll.
yeah. And then the next morning, it's a nice hotel. Like when you turn the TV on and it goes straight to like, hi, I'm Mario Lopez. On this week's new releases, I turn the TV on and it's him and Ty Olsson in Purgatory. Not a word of a lie. I just sit there, I wait before Jen does, and I turn it on, I'm like, that's Ackles, that's Ty, this is black and white, they're in Purgatory. Why didn't this go to Mario Lopez? Turn the TV off, sit there for a sec, turn it back on, and it goes to where it's supposed to go, which is like, hey, welcome to Marriott Hotels, yada. And so I just sat there and I was like, all right, buddy, I know you're here, it's really cool. Love you, I'm your friend. Can we do this later? And then in Scotland, Jen and I went to Edinburgh, and the curtains were kind of moving around, and we were jet lagged, just landed. We're like, this is really strange. And so I just said it out loud. I was like, hey, we know you're here. We appreciate you. We know you. can we talk about this tomorrow? And it didn't stop. Like the roof was leaking, it stopped. The curtains were moving, it stopped. So I've had some strange experiences.
We live in an old home, and it's like over 100 years. And I was upstairs with the kids, and Danielle was downstairs in the kitchen. We were running around and playing upstairs, and she kept hearing this door banging. She just thought, like, what are they doing up there, right? And so she comes up the stairs, and we're all the way at the other end of the hall, like in a bedroom, like playing. And there's a closet door that's at this end of the hall, right at the top of the stairs. And she gets up there and she stops on the landing, and she looks at this door, the light's off inside. It's just dark. And it's just going. And she was like, what? And so she goes downstairs, kitchen, grabs her phone, comes back upstairs, and hits record. And the door's like just cracked, and she's like, oh, come on. And it stopped. She's like, don't be camera shy. And as soon as she said that, it opened a little bit more, and she goes, that's it. And then it opened a little bit more, and then closes, and then unlatches, like, and then it opens up again, and it just does it a little bit. And she's like, that was great, can you do it a little bit more? She's like coaching this thing. And so it slams harder and opens wider. And
Kids, get in the car, we're moving.
Look, Danielle's Southern Louisiana, New Orleans, like, she lives for this stuff. And it slams harder, opens up again, and she just goes, thank you. And turns the phone off. Then she comes up and she shows me immediately what had just happened. And so I walk down the hall, and I'm like, what? And the door's closed, and like latched closed. And I'm like, oh wait, let me see that. And so I looked at it again, and then I looked at it. I'm not the first, like, I feel like I've spent too many years fighting ghosts to think that anybody would ever mess with me. So I'm more of a, I'm like, no, there's got to be a logical explanation for this. So I started looking, and I'm like, okay, there's a return for the air conditioning on this side of the closet. There's also a return inside the closet, oddly enough, and full home, and which meant it probably went to another, like there was another hallway or something. Anyway, we haven't poked too many holes. And so I was like, okay, it must have been like the flux of air that was like, creating a draft and doing that. That's what I'm chalking it up to. It's not anything other than that. So later that night, I come walking, I'm closing off the house and locking everything up, and I come up those stairs, and dude, I'm not kidding, like the biggest cold chill in every hair on my body stands up. And I just go, nope. And that was recent.
I saw the video.
And I showed him the video. I have it on my phone. It's legit. It's enough to make anybody's hair in their arms stand up. So yeah, I don't know. My air conditioning system is weird. That's all I have to say about that.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Asia.
Hi, I'm Summer Marie. This is my 12th convention. I've been coming to these since I was 14, and thank you guys for being the best family in the whole world. I've always been.
This is like an addict meeting or something. This is like
Sorry.
You're recovering supernatural addicts. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really good.
All right.
Oh, it's always been, oh, right, yeah, sorry. I always have like meaningful, emotional questions, but unfortunately, this is a stupid one. I've been having this reoccurring nightmare where I am at a
Where a closet door opens and closes by itself.
close.
It's not a nightmare. It's real.
I'm at a Terry Black's in Austin, Texas, and I run into you, Jensen, and we're having a good old conversation.
Sounds like a nightmare. Sounds like a dream. Oh, okay. Does my like face melt off or something? What happens?
No. We were having a conversation, and then a woman riding a bulldozer comes in, destroys the building, and kills herself. I've had this scream 4 times in the past 2 months, and I don't know what it means. I don't know if you have any guesses of what it means, but my actual question is just like, have you ever had any reoccurring nightmares or reoccurring dreams?
Not like that. Okay.
All right, we're starting out light today, guys. Yeah, I'm not going to pretend to know what that means, nor do I want to. But I do have one question about the dream. Did the barbecue taste good? Okay. All right, good. So there was some truth in there. I have had a recurring nightmare throughout my life. I could probably have had it maybe 6, 7 times, where and I don't know, it's probably from the movies that I watch, but it's very apocalyptic, where we're like being invaded, but like not like aliens or anything. This is like it's like Red Dawn. Remember that movie? Great movie. The original. I haven't seen the remake, even though a dear friend of ours is in it. I just couldn't bring myself to it. So anyway, there's like this insurgence, and like, it's like buildings are blowing up and everything, and it is me trying to save my sister, who is injured and can't walk, and so I have to carry her through this like battle-torn like village or town that is our home. I mean, it looks like that movie Children of Men, and we have a Clive Owen, and it's like that, and it's just, I mean, I wake up like sweating and like heavy breathing, but it's like I can't, it's like nothing I can do is like getting us to where we need to go, and it's, but again, it's probably the stuff that The Last of Us, and it's like all that kind of stuff. That's my dream, and I've been having that dream since I was in my early 20s. Like I don't know, long before those movies were like a big thing, a mainstream thing. So I don't know, it's like I'm trying to save people that can't save themselves, which is what I chalk that up to be. I'm like, it's a good thing. I'm trying to save people that can't save themselves, but man, it is tough. So that's one.
Wow, I personally can't think of any offhand, but between you and Jensen, I'm never gonna sleep again. So I'll tell you what my waking nightmares are, but I'm also probably gonna avoid Terry Black's when I go back home tomorrow. Kidding. Good to see you again. Happy 12th.
Thanks, Summer.